Some voters in New Hampshire have a big decision to make this weekend. The final debate before the First in the Nation primary just wrapped up. That's where we find Local 22's Lauren Maloney. She's live at St. Anselm College in Manchester, home of tonight's Democratic debate. Lauren, an active scene down there.
Hi, Courtney. Yes, we are in the spin room right now. This is basically where we hope some of the candidates, maybe their surrogates, are coming after the debate to explain, tout how they did. So a crazy room. We have been here all afternoon. Let's explain a little bit about what happened tonight. This was the first debate after Iowa, and one that featured Pete Buttigieg being questioned, even sometimes attacked by his Democratic opponents. Yes, Bernie Sanders furthered the line of thought about Buttigieg taking money from billionaires. Tonight, all of the candidates, all 7, talked experience, gun control, women's health, the Supreme Court, and this exchange on health care.
When they did it in Vermont, what happened? They doubled the state income tax and then had a 14% tax on withholding. And they finally did away with it. So how much is it going to cost? When you ask Bernie that, I'll ask him again tonight sometime. If you ask Bernie that, he says, go figure. I don't know. We'll find out. I think that was on CBS. He said, we'll find out, or something to that effect. Imagine you're going to unite the country, walking into the Congress, and say, I got this bill. It's going to provide Medicare for everybody. I can't tell you how much it's going to cost. We'll find out later. It's likely to be double whatever everything we spend in the federal government. Who do you think is going to get that passed? I busted my neck getting Obamacare passed, getting every Democratic vote. I know how hard it is.
Senator Sanders.
Well, for a start, what the studies show, if we do what Joe wants, we'll be spending some $50 trillion on health care over the next 10 years. That's the status quo, Joe. That's what Health and Human Services says. What we have got to do, Joe, what we have got to do is understand. Simple question, Joe. We are spending twice as much per capita on health care as do the people of any other country. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that the healthcare industry last year made $100 billion in profit. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that we are wasting $500 billion a year trying to administer thousands and thousands of different plans. What Medicare for All will do is save the average American substantial sums of money. Substantial, be much less expensive than your plan. And we will expand Medicare to include dental care, eyeglasses, hearing aids, and home health care as well.
I have long believed that the way that we expand health care to more people and bring down premiums is by building on the Affordable Care Act with a nonprofit public option.
A lot of people calling that a fiery, passionate response this evening from Amy Klobuchar when it came to talking about Medicare for all, and she really was talking to 3 people. She was talking to Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, and also Pete Buttigieg tonight. So a reminder, we are in the spin room. We anticipate some of the candidates will be making their rounds. We know some of their surrogates, senators, some congressmen and women are also here trying to push. This is again the last final weekend before Tuesday when some Democratic voters have a big decision to make. Reporting for your local election headquarters, I'm Lauren Maloney live in Manchester, New Hampshire. Courtney?
Lauren, thank you. The snow that got in every